Waziba was born in the heart of the African Savannah, a land teeming with life and brimming with the raw beauty of nature. The vast plains dotted with acacia trees and traversed by herds of wildebeest were his first playground. He was the son of Sekekama, a powerful and respected lion king, whose roar could be heard echoing across the savannah, commanding respect and instilling fear in the hearts of rivals. Waziba's birth was a significant event, not just for his family but for the entire pride. The arrival of a new cub always brought hope and joy, but Waziba's birth was particularly special. It was celebrated by the entire pride with a sense of reverence and anticipation. The lionesses gathered around, their eyes gleaming with pride and hope for the future. The lionesses knew that a future leader had been born. They could sense the potential in Waziba, even as a tiny cub, and they were determined to nurture and protect him. Sekekama, a magnificent lion himself, passed on his genes to Waziba. His strength, his majestic mane, and his unyielding spirit were all traits that Waziba would come to inherit. From his father, Waziba inherited not just physical strength but also a commanding presence that would one day make him a formidable leader. His mother, a fierce huntress, instilled in him courage and cunning. She taught him the ways of the wild, how to stalk prey, and how to survive in the harsh environment of the savannah. Waziba was destined for greatness. His every move, even as a young cub, hinted at the extraordinary lion he would become. This was clear from the very beginning. His curiosity and boldness set him apart from his siblings, marking him as a future leader. Waziba's name, meaning strength in the local dialect, was given to him by the elders. They saw in him the potential to carry on Sekekama's legacy. They saw in his eyes a spark of something special, a glimmer of the power and wisdom that would one day define his reign. This spark hinted at the power that he possessed, a power that would grow with each passing day as he learned and adapted to the ways of the wild. Waziba's journey would be one of challenges and triumphs. He would face many trials, but each one would shape him into the lion he was destined to become. He would grow to become a legend, a lion whose name would be remembered for generations, a true son of Sekekama. Waziba was not an ordinary lion. He was a legend in the making, a creature whose very presence demanded attention and respect. He was a giant among his kind, a testament to his lineage. His ancestors were known for their formidable size and strength, and Waziba was no different. His size was something to behold, dwarfing even the largest males in his pride. When he stood among them, it was clear who the leader was. He possessed a thick, tawny mane that extended down his chest. This mane was not just for show, it was a symbol of his dominance and virility. This mane, a symbol of power and virility, made him appear even larger. It flowed majestically in the wind, adding to his imposing presence. Waziba's roar, deep and resonant, echoed across the savannah. It was a sound that could be heard for miles, a declaration of his reign over the land. It instilled fear in the hearts of all who heard it. The other animals knew that when Waziba roared, it was best to stay out of his way. His paws, massive and powerful, could bring down a zebra with a single swipe. These paws were weapons in their own right, capable of delivering deadly blows. Waziba's teeth, sharp as knives, were capable of crushing bone. They were tools of survival, honed by years of evolution to perfection. He was a magnificent specimen. Every muscle, every sinew, spoke of his strength and power. Every aspect of his physique spoke of strength and power. His movements were fluid and graceful, yet filled with an underlying power that was unmistakable. He moved with a confidence that came from knowing his own strength. Waziba's presence commanded respect. His very existence was a testament to the raw power of nature. No animal dared to challenge his authority. In the kingdom of the savannah, Waziba reigned supreme, a true king among beasts. Life in the pride was a learning ground for Waziba. He spent his days playing and honing his skills with his siblings. Under the watchful eyes of the older lionesses, they learned to stalk, chase, and pounce. Waziba, despite his size, was quick and agile. He would often disappear into the tall grass. Then, he would leap out to surprise his siblings. His playful nature masked a fierce determination to learn and excel. As Waziba grew older, his father, Sekekama, began to teach him the ways of leadership. He learned the importance of protecting the pride and its territory. Waziba observed his father carefully, absorbing his lessons on strategy, patience, and decisiveness. He was a keen learner. Everyone could see that he was destined for great things. Waziba's large size wasn't his only advantage. His powerful muscles and imposing stature made him a formidable presence in the savannah. But there was more to Waziba than just his physical attributes. He was also an exceptionally skilled hunter. His ability to move silently through the tall grass was unmatched, allowing him to get incredibly close to his prey without being detected. His keen eyesight could spot a gazelle a mile away. This incredible vision was crucial for identifying potential targets and planning his approach. His sense of smell was equally impressive. Waziba could detect the scent of a wounded animal from a great distance, guiding him to his next meal. He could track a wounded zebra for miles. His persistence and determination were key factors in his success as a hunter. During hunts, Waziba was a force of nature. His powerful legs propelled him forward with incredible speed, closing the distance between him and his prey in seconds. He would charge into a herd of zebras, scattering them with his sheer size. The chaos he created made it easier to single out a target. His speed and agility allowed him to single out the weakest prey. Once isolated, the zebra had little chance of escape. He would then bring it down with a swift bite to the neck. This precise and powerful attack ensured a quick and efficient kill. Waziba never hunted for himself alone. He understood the importance of providing for his pride, ensuring their survival and strength. He always made sure that his pride was well fed. His leadership and generosity were evident in the way he shared his kills. He would often leave the best parts of his kill for the cubs and the older lions. This act of selflessness ensured that the most vulnerable members of the pride were taken care of. This selflessness earned him the respect and admiration of his pride. They looked up to him, not just as a provider, but as a protector and leader. They knew he would be a great leader. Waziba's combination of strength, skill, and compassion made him an exceptional lion, one who would lead his pride to greatness. Section 5. Waziba's Roar, a Force of Nature. Waziba's roar was legendary. It was a deep, guttural sound that could be heard for miles across the savannah. When he roared, the ground seemed to vibrate and even the bravest animals trembled. His roar was a form of communication. It could signal the start of a hunt, warn rivals to stay away, or reassure his pride of his presence. But most importantly, Waziba's roar was a declaration of power. One night, a group of hyenas attempted to steal a kill from Waziba's pride. Waziba, hearing the commotion, let out a deafening roar. The hyenas, terrified by the sound, scattered into the darkness. Waziba's roar had saved the day, and his pride knew they were safe under his watchful eye. Section 6. The Mark of Waziba. As Waziba matured, his reputation as a fearsome warrior and a capable leader spread throughout the savannah. His name struck fear into the hearts of rivals, while his allies found comfort in his strength. He led his pride to victory in numerous territorial battles. He always fought with courage and ferocity, defending his pride's hunting grounds from intruders. Waziba's strategic mind and raw power made him an almost invincible force. His fame, however, was not solely built on his fighting prowess. Waziba was also known for his wisdom and fairness. He ensured that every member of his pride, young or old, was cared for. He settled disputes with a fair paw, earning the respect of his followers. Section 7. Challenges to the Throne. Waziba's rise to prominence wasn't without its challenges. Other rogue lions, envious of his strength and power, dared to challenge his authority. These battles were fierce and often brutal. One such challenger, a massive lion named Matobo, arrived from the north. Matobo was older and more experienced. He believed that he could usurp Waziba's position. The clash between these two titans was inevitable. The battle raged for hours, each lion landing blow after blow. Waziba, though younger, fought with the heart of a true king. In the end, it was Waziba's unwavering determination and strategic brilliance that won the day. Matobo, defeated and injured, retreated into the wilderness. Section 8. Waziba and the Elephants. Waziba's reign wasn't solely marked by battles and territorial disputes. He understood the delicate balance of the savannah. He knew that respect for all creatures, great and small, was crucial for the survival of his pride. One day, a young elephant calf separated from its herd, wandered into Waziba's territory. The calf was small, vulnerable, and an easy target for predators. However, Waziba, instead of seeing a meal, saw a creature in need. He protected the calf from hyenas and other predators. He even stayed with it for a day, ensuring its safety until its herd returned. This act of compassion, witnessed by several lionesses, solidified Waziba's reputation as a true king. one who ruled with wisdom and compassion. Section 9. A legacy, etched in the Savannah. Years passed and Waziba's legend grew. He lived a long and prosperous life, leading his pride through good times and bad. He fathered numerous cubs, passing on his genes and his legacy to the next generation of lions. His reign was a time of peace and prosperity for his pride. Waziba's name became synonymous with strength, wisdom, and courage. He was a true king of the savannah. Even after Waziba was gone, his stories continued to be told around campfires. Young cubs grew up idolizing him, aspiring to be as strong, brave, and wise as the legendary Waziba, the son of Sekekama. He was a testament to the power of nature, a true king of the beasts.